I'm just saying, if you work on not being this particular person, is no one could get you at no time. Because just like on these panels, right? We're on here. Some of us are saying personal stuff. Some of us are not. And someone could come on here and just try to, trigger your point. And then all of us getting out of character, cursing niggas out, just like the one on the Sunday show. So why be like that? We need to be more like a positive, person. That's all I'm saying.
Is anybody that hasn't asked the question yet?
That's why Shane wouldn't let me speak, because she wanted to take my speech.
I was trying to say something first. That's all.
I agree with Lady Di. Anything that I want to add to.
You agree with Lady Me?
I agree with
Lady Di, or you agree
said.
with Lady Me? I mean me. Lady Me.
We had the same
Lady Di, both of y'all. The both of y'all. Yeah, no, I agree with both of y'all. It makes sense, and in that way they shouldn't even be.
Curse, I actually said it first.
Just so
you know,
hold on, y'all. Hold on.
In that way.
Curse, can you hear me?
You can hear Curse.
Do me a favor.
You said
I want
what?
you to turn your cam off for a second and try talking. Let me see if turn your cam off only and try talking. Let me see if that fixes it. Go ahead and talk. Go ahead and talk, Curse.
Does it fix it? Can you hear? Okay, so the only thing that I was gonna add was I agree with what he was saying. You can hear me? Why everybody laughing?
Because it's suspect.
That's better. I think that's better.
It's better, but it's just
no.
It sounds the same to me.
It's it's better. Keep going.
Yeah, we'll put it together.
See your face.
Okay.
Why y'all got curves like that?
He told me to tell you. Wait, the only thing I wanted to add was I disagree with what he was saying, and he was like, women don't care. They know what they doing. They're upsetting you. Da da da. And it's like women aren't doing shit on purpose. Some women in emotional state there, and they're upset, and they're in their feelings, and they're saying shit. I don't think they're trying to upset you. Now, some women are evil like that, and they are.
Guys, listen up. As you get older, the best way to continue to look young, exuberant, and vibrant is to continue to take care of your skin. That's why I'm excited to have Tige Hanley as a sponsor of today's video. You heard me talk about them before, and you're going to continue to hear me talk about them because I believe in their products and the positive impact that they have on every man's life. Tige Hanley makes taking care of your skin so easy. They provide you with all the products you need and nothing that you don't. Every box comes with an instruction card that tells you when to use each product, how much to use, and in what order. Lapeef family.
We making it. You make it. Just keep going.
We hold it together.
Change your device, Curbs, because I want to hear. We want to hear what you have to say.
Yeah.
Do it off camera. Keep going. Turn off your camera, like he said.
You got to talk too.
You gotta talk first.
It's hard up here for him. Anyway, all I was trying to say is I did when he was talking about how women don't care. Some women do care. They're just in an emotional state themselves. And then they're going off, and it's just two emotional beings, and y'all are not. That's it. That's all I had to say.
I actually got a problem with.
Stop laughing at me, Anton.
I got a problem with how King Dre. I know him. He tends to always go towards these women are this and these women are that. These women, and we got to watch out for that, right? These are the type of women, and it kind of like goes by how y'all ladies love to say, well, it's a woman you messing with. It's a women you messing with. And I agree with y'all in this context. Like, what type of women are you dealing with who is literally trying to do this and trying to do that? No, sometimes women are like, they just start flipping out or whatever. And you as a man, you got to keep things in line. So no, women who try to mess with you or whatever and psychologically screw you up, who are these damn women? And I'm not saying they don't do that, but those are hood rats. But a typical woman gets upset, she regresses, she goes off the cliff, starts acting a fool and acting up. But your job is to regulate her, not to go crazy with her. And she's not trying to get you to go crazy with her. She wants you to pull her back in. So I just don't understand the tone of how he's saying, these women are like this. Don't let them do that. Like, bro, sometimes women act a fool, but it's not intentional, in my opinion, because I don't really understand how. So, Lady Di, you actually think women be intentional trying to push your buttons and act? I don't know.
So there are many women that actually do that. So I wouldn't say all women, because you want to use the emotional.
I'm gonna say all women.
Naturally.
Thank you.
Yeah, naturally a woman has emotions and it's gonna come out that way. But I wouldn't.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead. I'm not gonna. I don't want to say it like how you're saying it. I would say if you're gonna coach a woman or lead a woman in a way where they can eventually understand, you have a teachable woman. That's different. A teachable woman that listens, they could actually change their emotional ways, right? I don't think all women should stay emotional like that. But then you have women that you cannot teach, no matter what you tell them. They're going to stay in this specific character because they feel that they're better or whatever the case is. So I would say stay away from women like that. If after a while,
but you don't always know, Lady Di. Everybody has a limit. Like
Lucky,
I said,
and this Lucky is what we
say. Mr. Lego, you got to pause. You got to let the girls talk.
Dang, take that red off. That's what's making you violent. So what I'm saying, Lady Di, that sounds good, but even you have a limit when your feelings are hurt. You know what I'm saying? Certain things can hit you to respond ways you normally wouldn't, and you don't even recognize yourself. That it can come in many different forms, not necessarily violence, but you could fall into depression, and you could feel alone in that situation based on how you're responding. You know what I'm saying? You can't necessarily control. I don't like to say what I've heard in this seminar. He said you can't control your brain as far as the thoughts that come in and things that affect you to respond. So I'm just saying in that way, like it sounds good, but every woman, we're more prone to do that, like in many situations. So
do you think it's intentional?
So what I'm saying,
I think it's intentional.
Whether you know or not, it's up to you. But it is most of the time it's intentional. When I'm slamming them cabinets, saying little stuff, it's intentional.
I think it's instinctive because it's a woman's nature, first of all. But then you get to a point in a relationship as a man where you recognize that a woman does have emotions, but you want her to be able to manage her emotions with you. And I think that's the difference when you get to a point where like, can you manage your emotions or can you not? It's not that a man wants a woman to be, I think most healthy men that are looking to wife a woman and have a legacy and build. Can you manage your emotions? Can you get beyond what you feel and think about what's reasonable and logical for the family, for us, and what I'm talking about? There are some women that will purposely, like Lady Di say, what is it called? I can't think of the word, that will purposely sabotage all this shit. You know how somebody say, I'll knock this fucking table over. And then there's some women, like Lucky says, that's willing to work through the difficulties of managing her emotions, even though she hasn't been taught. So I think it's a 50-50, but there are some women that will purposely sabotage your ass. I do know that. I've talked to them. I've seen them. I felt them, but there's also some that are working through managing their emotions because they do want a better tomorrow.
Right. You know what?
I think a woman needs to do that before she gets with a man, though.